Why does the dividend program make sense, in my view, in Iraq and other nations that have had vast oil wealth input? What has triggered every revolution, almost virtually every revolution in the past, be it the Russian, Chinese, French, or to a degree the American Revolution? The enormous disparity between the haves and the have-nots. Take Iraq, for example. Who benefited from this enormous oil wealth? Saddam building his multitudinous castles and the hierarchy living in luxury, and the little guy at the end of the line living in abject poverty. What prompted these guys to seek a better life? And the only view of the better life available to them is to achieve it by blowing themselves up and taking as many infidels along with them. Perhaps if we gave them a little bit of the good life here on earth through provision of some capability of achieving it with the acquisition of a dividend, it might to some extent deter these activities. At least it would take those Iraqis who are not of a terrorist mindset to come up and rise up and recognize the fact that every terrorist act that occurs over there further entrenches the likelihood of the U.S. occupation. Every time they blow somebody up, it makes it less likely that the U.S. is going to leave. To me, it would seem like the logical thing for them to do is to acquire all the monies they can from whatever coalition can be put together to fund infrastructure, build up their society, get their oil pipelines operating at full tilt, give the people a piece of that action, and create then a sense of ownership that is totally absent, and the sense of ownership that you hear President Bush talking about trying to advocate here in the United States. Why not use that as an ideal example of how to do things right for a change when it comes to resource development? Wouldn't it be great if we had something that the Michael Moores and the George Bushes could both support, and the Kerrys and the Naders?